cosmos, angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides, ascended masters, archangels, galactic federation, council of light, elementals, fae, Mary Magdalene, beings assigned to our team for our highest, holiest, heavenliest, most divine, godly good, celestial guardians, protectors, divine messengers, and all benevolent beings of light. What do we need to know about this? A more powerful version of you emerges, while these demonic deals that they made are repaid in their own blood. What is up, Galactic Golden Ohana? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What's the vibe? Listen, y'all know today is the full moon, so we are going to be reading on some moon magic throwing musky muskrat behavior. All right, lock in, because we about to dive in. We about to clock each and every one of these energies that are desperate to sacrifice you or create an ending or manifest an ending for you so that they can save themselves. This is a horrible deal gone bad. Like, this is a deal gone horribly wrong, because you just won't fall, you just won't break. And it seems like we got a group, organization, network, society, karmic familial unit, or individuals from your past working together, or individuals that have grouped up that may not know each other, that are actively attempting to use this moon cycle to combat the new beginning that you've walked into. And you are unstoppable. There may be a little bumps in the road, and if you're feeling a bit of a heavier energy, this is one of these bumps. All right, it's a little bit of turbulence in the divine first class flight to your dream reality. All right, these individuals are attempting to cause mass turbulence and cause your divine first class flight to crash. That's not going to happen. With these groups, organizations, networks, and societies, or a karmic familial unit, possibly even an ex working with others, these individuals are already going through rapid backfires. They're already experiencing judgment, and this is how they know if they don't get something done, it's only going to get worse from here. So let's see what we got going on. Yeah, win by any means necessary. They need your fertility. They need your energy. They need you. So again, if you're feeling heavier energy, just know it is the musky moon magic throne muskrats. All right, a coven, an organization, network, society, a brotherhood, a sisterhood. We're gonna read on it. Can't stop, won't stop. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. What do? We swim, swim. That's what we're doing, all right? Just keep swimming. These tides are not gonna hold you back from the inevitable, but believe me, these individuals are really trying to create a tsunami in your existence. They're trying to wash away all of the hard work that you put in to get to where you're at right now. It's also about something that is currently unfolding, something that has been fated or prophesized. So all of these individuals have turned their attention from their own lives blowing up, doing or paying for practitioner work to keep themselves afloat, to all eyes on you at this time. Attention has turned to you. They feel like you are to blame. And they feel like if they affect you negatively, they'll get a positive outcome. Win by any means necessary. It's like these individuals have nothing to lose. And they're already saying, ooh, we got a union out here, or stability. Came out as an obstacle though. Trying to create an obstacle between who you were meant to connect to, as well as the stability that you have stepped into. The stability that is due to you. Individuals are trying to flip things upside down so that they can flip their world right side up. So we do have the union card. Sorry, I just kind of like slammed that in your face. This may just literally come to you. This is unfolding for you. Like, this may end up being right in your face in like the next 4 weeks. Give me more on what's going on with these individuals and what we need to know. But hello, Galactic Golden Nuggies. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, and lock in. Lock in. Buckle up, buddies. We're going for quite the ride today. And keep your hands and feet inside the ride at all times, because you don't want to get a finger bitten off by these creatures. By these mutated little monsters. You can look, don't touch. Basically, I feel like we're in some type of demented zoo right now. And the divine is showing us what's going on with these entities. With these individuals as they are running around frantic like a chicken with their head cut off. What do we need to know about this situation? Current energy source. Eight of Swords and Justice. Which, coming out with justice, this could be a Libra that's mentally entrapped, or this is the justice system moving on some type of stability on your behalf. You're receiving some type of justice with how individuals attempted to make a deal over your life to obtain some type of stability or a property. Seems like the justice, for some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you, the justice system has been looking into a situation and it's unreal to them. This is mind-blowing, the extent that certain individuals would go to in order to keep something or have something. The things that individuals would invest in. Some of these individuals, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, are going to end up being detained, or somebody may already be detained due to the actions they recently took. Seems like this full moon ritual that they were intending on, that they were planning on, backfired already before they even took any action, or the action they had taken previous to this full moon, within days of this full moon, has backfired already. And this is why this more powerful version of you is emerging. You took on something new that assisted in the activation of this more powerful version of you. Again, you may be looking different, your body may be changing. You've integrated a lot of energy that in the way that your energy has shifted, in the way that your energy has changed, in the way that your light body has changed, your physical vessel and your environment is catching up. So you may very well be looking different. If you look back to how you looked a month ago to how you look now, you're gonna notice massive, drastic changes. I feel like you're currently going through a lot as we speak. What do we got here? Wish fulfillment. A more powerful version of you pulling in more powerful, high vibrational manifestations. A more powerful, a timeline that suits your energy, that fits your energy. These individuals also wanted to block some type of wish fulfillment, a passionate new beginning. This comes with this more powerful version of you. And it's almost like you've gotten comfortable with being like John Wick, John Constantine, Neo. I feel like it's all. If you've seen John Constantine, you've seen The Matrix, and you've seen John Wick, I'm feeling all of those energies combined. Mix in a little bit of the Truman from The Truman Show. I feel like you've gotten comfortable in being this energy, like you anticipate individuals targeting you at this time. But it's very interesting how things are going to change based on the energy you're in and where your mentality is at and the power you now know that you hold. Where there's coming a time, and there's coming a time soon, where you're going to be in a position to where you don't really feel as though you need to acknowledge these energies in the way that you are now in order to alchemize it. No, believe me, I do not have a crush on Keanu Reeves. Those movies are just what's been channeled to me, and I just resonate with The Matrix and how much is within The Matrix, how much spiritual knowledge is there, as well as how many of us resonate with John Wick, with the type of spiritual assassins that we've been up against, and how many individuals have been betting on our downfall, and how many individuals have been working together. It's absolutely outrageous that all of these beings grouped up to take down one being. This is how you know how powerful you are. Along with John Constantine, y'all know that John Constantine, he is a seer of dark demonic spirits. And he clearly states within that movie, when you see them, they see you. And with you being awakened like this, your third eye being open, these entities that have been directed your way now know that not only can you see them, but you can redirect them. And you know how to combat them as the natural born activated exorcist that you are. You always had this ability, you just needed to realize and activate it. Realize it and activate it. Now, I don't really condone or support these celebrities, but again, if I were to talk about somebody that you did not know, that would be counterintuitive, because each and every one of you would be researching an individual that is not widely known. It's easier to communicate a certain channeled message if I'm able to give you a perception of what is coming through. So that is why I speak on these movies. Again, I do not condone these celebrities. I believe the majority of them are compromised. But again, I'm giving you a visual representation of the energy that I'm picking up on. And with this wish fulfillment coming through, you are stepping into a timeline to where those energies, they will be necessary, but you won't be moving in them the majority of the time in the way that you are now, with what you are combating and the type of individuals, entities, opposition, networks, societies, organizations that you're up against now. Because things are wrapping up within these cycles because you've completed them. You've learned what you've needed to learn. You've evolved to a point where this combat within these organizations, networks, groups, societies, or units are no longer necessary. But again, new levels, new devils. So it's like you've been trained for the next level. You've been trained for what comes with this wish fulfillment. You're able to see it for what it is every time something is directed towards you. Every time somebody tries to get you out of pocket. Every time somebody tries to send a projection of mental upheaval. Where when you were unassuming and unaware, you may have crashed out. You may have had a lot of mental upheavals. You may have thought that you were consistently depressed or consistently unexplainably anxious, only realizing later with the spiritual training that you have gone through that these were all projections from others, and you've been able to integrate this energy while deflecting the intentions with your ascension and with your understanding of what energy is. For everything within this realm is energy. Everything within this world is energy. And when you learn how to control your emotions and your mind, you also learn how to control the simulation and energy. And that's what I'm reading on here. A lot of these individuals were attempting to catch you unaware, direct something towards you that would find a way in because you weren't seeking it. You weren't acknowledging it. But you see everything that you need to see. Your discernment and your intuition have been fine-tuned. And this is the more powerful version of you that has emerged. The version of you to where your gifts that the Most High has given you are being used for not only your own advancement, but the advancement of the planet. You're elevating this realm just by elevating your energy, remaining on call for the Most High, and doing what you've been divinely guided to do. Sharing your gifts, your soul expressive creations and creativity, as well as speaking your truth. You've aligned with something much bigger than the world could possibly conceive, is what I heard. Sideways, they're all coming out sideways. These are individuals consistently doing death magic, blockages, obstacles. They have sacrificed that. This is their collateral. This is why they're individuals consistently targeting you. They know with how bad their life has gotten and with what is occurring, that if they are unable to affect you like we talked about previously, it's them. Power. Try to block your power. And I'm sorry, my arms are a little bit sore. I went to the gym yesterday and day before yesterday, and my arms are super sore today. So bear with me as I'm kind of like Tyrannosaurus Rex picking up the cards, because my shit is sore. All right, bear with me. They said just like you rip a muscle to grow it, the same is with your gifts and your mind. What you are combating is only training your gifts to be used precisely, precision. And then they just flashed me John Wick again. Precision. Power. Your power came with precision. I love, see, there's never a coincidence. There are never coincidences. Oh, believe me, don't give them attention, you guys. It is the full moon. You're going to see musky moon magic throwing muskrats in the chat. All right, you're going to see the Agent Smiths in the chat. They're trying to see if something has attached to get, like, they feel as though if they get a reaction out of us, there is an attachment, that something is having an effect because we are meant to have some type of emotional upheaval that would lead to a crash out, that would lead to some type of insecurity or doubt, that would lead to some type of mental entrapment. Don't mind them. Exactly. No one can close a door that God has opened, and no one can open a door that God has closed. You have the power. It's also good. What was that? Bruce Almighty? They just flashed me Bruce Almighty. It's like God has given you, I just said, God has given you like the powers of the divine. Powers of God. Because what I'm hearing is you were made in the eye of the Most High. You were made in the image of God. So this power you have goes far beyond any type of practitionary work that has been directed towards you. But everything being done on you is activating these different sectors within you. What was recently paid for? What was recently paid for activated a new sector. They keep saying sector. Activated a new sector within you. Activated something that you had not. They said untapped potential that you had not tapped into. So some of you are going to be realizing you have new gifts. Something is very different about you. You're going to be able to do something you weren't able to do in the past. Something was paid for, Prince of Pentacles. They tried to block you from being in your power because you would be effortlessly attracting certain opportunities. Offers. They tried to block an offer. Oppression. They paid to hold you back from being seen. We got a third party or a group that is stressed. Thank you, Kat. Thank you for sewing into me. I really do appreciate it. Everything that you do for not only me but humanity, know that you are receiving back infinitely and amplified in all the ways that God ordains and deems as necessary for your destiny. Because I never want to limit it. I never want to cap it with saying that you will receive back 1,000 or 1,000,000-fold, because what if it's meant to be 1 billion or 1 trillion? So I appreciate you sewing into me and adding to my destiny in the same way I'm reciprocating that energy in the way that the Most High has deemed fit for what has unfolded for you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. And that goes for each and every one of you that like, that share the live, that comment, that send super chats and gifts. It is heavily appreciated. And know that you are receiving it back amplified and infinitely according to what is meant to unfold for your destiny. Because I never want to cap it or limit it. Thank you. And with 3 of Cups out here, some of you may very well have a third party that is that has turned their attention from binding a counterpart, binding a light worker to them. It's third parties under judgment. You got a lot of individuals working on you. You do have a third party that has turned their attention from binding an individual to them to getting rid of what they see as the main problem, which is you, which means you do have a divine counterpart out here with a karmic Jezebelian third party, whether man or woman, that this oppression and this binding is not working. And they feel like if they are able to negatively impact you or affect you, possibly by paying a Taurus, because they just flashed me the bull. Taurus energy doesn't have to be paying somebody to bulldoze your life or bulldoze your mentality, that somebody will turn away from you. That they'll be seen as the prize because of some way that you're meant to be reacting. So again, you have a lot being directed at you right now. It is activating or has activated a more powerful version of you that's emerging. Be patient and gentle with yourself at this time as you are incorporating new versions of yourself. Putting in work. I can't make this shit up. What did I just say about the Taurus? This is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I also just heard Virgo. So heavy on the Taurus, heavy on the Virgo. Doesn't have to be. But individuals putting in work because of something that just recently unfolded, showing that you were walking in prophecy. Individuals are walking in poverty as you're walking into prophecy. Something just recently happened in your life that indicated this was the beginning of everything for you. Mess with the bull, get the horns. Exactly, Liz. You are the MVP, VIP. Etherically, divinely. We got something that may have been put in your cup, Princess of Cups. That was meant to, I can't make this shit, to leave you out. Whether it be of a fortune or a fortunate, highly favored connection. Or all of the above. So listen, we got to dive into this energy. It is the full moon. So I expected some musky moon magic throwing muskrat behavior. Now, this doesn't have to be just a karmic familial unit. It doesn't have to be just your ex or this individual's ex or a karmic third party. It doesn't just have to be a group of individuals from your past. Very well, it could be organizations, networks, and societies. Thank you, Cosmic. You are a cosmic celebrity. Hey, confirmation right there. Thank you for sewing into me. I really do appreciate it. And know that you are receiving it back infinitely, in all the ways that God ordains and deems is necessary for how your destiny is meant to unfold, and everything that you are due to receive. And may it start today. May everything that you prayed for unfold starting today. Thank you. And with Cosmic coming through with a donation that is also confirmation, you are a cosmic being, a cosmic celebrity. You are cosmically celebrated. You are the divine's secret, most sacred weapon. And with the training that you have gone through, it puts you in a position to be this benevolent, unstoppable, revolutionary force in this realm, to where nothing would be able to impact you reaching a certain position of recognition. For some of you, we got a King of Staves out here and wisdom, along with the Two of Staves. Ooh, what's behind that? Sacrifice. Somebody wanted to stop you from moving forward because of a deal that they made. And they knew that this deal would fall upon their own head if they were unable to get it done with you. Somebody moved forward on taking reckless, impulsive action to attempt to get you out of pocket, or I feel like this is multiple people, to try and stop what was currently unfolding because they saw, it's like hints of it. Have y'all seen those memes that's like, there will be hints that I won the lottery? Where it's like a cup of ramen noodles with like a lobster tail hanging out of it. That's what they're showing me. Is there are hints that you're in this life lottery. There are hints that this massive, miraculous new beginning has unfolded for you. And you got a lot of individuals going, no, 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 no. It's happening. They're showing, what is that, Steve Carell? Where he goes, oh God, please no, it's happening. It's happening. Where he's running around the office. I feel like that's what's occurring with these individuals. Something is happening. Somebody has seen you, like a counterpart has seen you. 1111 in the chat right now. Thank you, Soul Healing. Your name is confirmation as well. Thank you for the donation as well as the confirmation, and know that you are receiving it back infinitely and amplified in all the ways that God ordains and deems as being necessary to your destiny unfolding. Your name is confirmation. With soul healing, you have healed your soul. You have called back your power. You have melded all fragments of your soul together. Your soul has healed. All of you is within you. You have recalled all of what was meant to be yours from these individuals, which has called in what is yours, including a counterpart for some of you. So there is a counterpart here that's making a decision to come towards you, and this is not somebody from your past. This is not, yep, soul surgery, baby. Exactly, Liz. Exactly. And this is, like I said, this is not an ex. This is somebody that may have been on the fence due to your spiritual practices and the type of confusion that they were under. This is somebody who may have been a master manifester. They believed in the universe. They believed in the law of attraction. But when it came to the spirituality, like the supernatural, lower vibrational aspects of spirituality, like the John Wick spiritual assassin that you are, this person had a hard time accepting that. This person didn't want to believe in demons. This person didn't want to believe in black magic. They didn't think any of that shit was real. They were wearing rose-colored classes. Classes in session, motherfuckers. They were wearing rose-colored glasses, but now they're in divine classes and they're learning. So your counterpart took a step back due to the confusion and oppression they were under. So this is somebody that has seen you. And it looks like an individual made a demonic deal to remain bound to this person. And the more that they woke up, the more that oppression and binding broke. Your person learning from you started to realize all of this shit is more real than they ever wanted to believe that it was. This person believes you now. They believe in God more than they have now. This is a high level connection, again, that you may have turned away from due to the fact that you knew energetically somebody was not ready for you. They had a lot to learn. Looks like this individual, hard head, soft ass, had to learn the hard way with who they were around and who has been exposed due to the deals that they made over this union that this connection was unable to be severed, backfiring upon the individual that attempted to make a deal to sacrifice your connection, or individuals. So now those that attempted to work against what had been fated are going through mass misfortune, judgment. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Guinness. I appreciate each and every one of you that has sown into me. And again, know that you are receiving it back infinitely and amplified in all the ways that God ordains and deems is necessary to each and every expansive experience you have aligned to. Everything that your destiny entails, whether it's a donation or a like, a share, all of it goes out into the universe and comes back to you. The intent that you put in, you receive back amplified. And you're receiving it back in this moment. Everything that's unfolding for you with the most powerful version of yourself that you have emerged as is the adverse is happening for these individuals that were unable to sacrifice you. They were unable to pick you apart and use your energy for their own advantage, manifesting a lifestyle they were never meant to live without doing the work. There is no instant gratification when it comes to this type of ascension. There is no instant gratification that comes with the position that you have been fated for, with the call that you have answered. You being chosen is not easy. You didn't ask to be chosen, because there's a lot that comes with being chosen. Where these individuals wanted the instant gratification for the work that you put in to make the world a better place. And now these individuals are getting back every ounce of what they attempted to put or place upon you and your destiny. Exactly. This is not microwave food. You are soul food. You're the whole table. You're the feast. These individuals really wanted to indulge in that feast, but they were not invited to the table. God is laying out a table for your enemies to watch you eat. And they're seeing the food come out. They're showing me a restaurant. When you're sitting in a restaurant and you see the waiter come by with the plate of food and you're going, I'm next. My food's next. I ordered right after them. It's like these individuals are watching your divine team start laying out the table, or laying out the table and the food on the table. Something that just recently unfolded is letting them know that your feast is being laid out, and they're being laid the fuck out. Drop it. Monsters are dangerous, and just now kings are dying like flies. That's Tyrion from Game of Thrones. If you've ever watched Game of Thrones, he's very intelligent. He's very wise. He's very strategic. And that's what I'm getting from you. These individuals being monsters, they were dangerous to your destiny. They were dangerous to, it's like humanity and what you were meant to do for humanity, how many souls you were meant to save. And just now, kings are dying like flies. So you got individuals dropping like flies right now. I heard of deaths that are being hidden. You're dangerous. Far more dangerous than any monster that wanted to approach you in the shadows. Heartbroken. You got individuals heartbroken. And it's funny because my deck was in the reverse. This came out in the upright. It came out exactly the way that it was supposed to be. Could be individuals from your past. We got 2 6s on the board. You could be seeing 606, 66, or 666. These individuals took the highway to hell and there's no turning back. I'm on the highway to hell is what I just heard while you're on the stairway to heaven. I just heard they tried to easy bake with entities. So they tried to speed something up. They tried to have something be instant, using darker alchemy and darker energetic practices. It all caught fire. Trying to hold on to a beginning that was never meant to be theirs. And again, there is a karmic individual. There are many. But in particular, the one that we're talking about right now is somebody that refused to let go of either you, or let go of something that was supposed to come to you, or let go of someone that you were supposed to connect with, or all of the above. But there is somebody here that is frantic. Competition and the star. Somebody that is frantic to keep you out of being recognized because they see you as competition. You being in this limelight, you having what is meant to, that you're meant to acquire, and you being with this person it would far outweigh anything this person had to offer or anything this person felt like they were. Like somebody feels like you were outshining them effortlessly. And to be honest, you are. You were meant to. You're a chosen child that came here for change, to bring change, to be change. And there are many individuals that are not able to adapt or acclimate to the change that's been brought. You had a lot of individuals angry that tried to compete to be you, to have what comes with being you. Individuals that are arguing, it's a lot of confrontation and conflict over the fact that you're the star. You are being recognized. You are being admired. This is also about your destiny, your soul star. They're arguing over the fact that they were unable to take this. Or they were unable to keep you from being recognized. With this star, I'm G-L. Are they channeling me glamorous? They're channeling me glamorous by Fergie. Why? I just heard they wanted to live at large. So either individuals wanted to live at large or wanted to continue living larger than their soul capacity. Their soul capacity. They didn't have the energy for this position. They didn't have the spirit or the soul for this position. They were not being ordained as leaders. But they wanted to live at large. They had visions of grandeur. And they see this in your energy. That's what the crazy thing is when they look into your energy, they see this is what's unfolding for you. They didn't care about why you were being given this position. They just cared about what came with it. So many individuals made deals with the devil to have your destiny. And they were unable to offer you up, which means these deals fall upon their own head and they got to pay back in blood. Confusion, Seven of Cups, confusion, illusion. We got a Libra out here, Gemini, Aquarius, heavy on the Aquarius. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Confused. So this could be a King of Swords trying to confuse you, or a Queen of Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a falsified wealthy woman attempting to confuse a masculine. Let me see. What's going on here with this dynamic? Prince of, ooh, and then it flipped in the reverse. That was not a coincidence. Somebody's not moving impulsively. Somebody's not moving forward. Somebody was meant to be so confused they didn't move forward on something. So somebody here wanted to keep you from moving forward, wanted to confuse you on where to go or what to do, or somebody was doing this to somebody else, or you are mirroring with an individual that's eating through illusions that was keeping them from seeing you clearly. Masks are being ripped off again. These are deals gone horribly wrong, which means if somebody made a deal to try and entrap you, you are disgusted by them. If you see your ex's name or you see a karmic familial member's name and you go, oh, no, I rebuke it. That's because these individuals were trying to call you back in and do work against you, and your spirit is rejecting them. In the same way that somebody else, magic, right there. Somebody else doing magic on this individual, another individual, they're looking at the person that wanted to hold them so badly, hold them back so badly, and they're going, ew, I don't like you. I don't like being around you. I don't want to be with you. Ew, yuck, brother, So somebody's work has backfired to where they're unable to keep you, they're unable to call you back in, or they're unable to keep somebody else, or call somebody else back in. They're also unable to call in abundance. This was part of the deal. Individuals are forfeiting any type of fortune that they were trying to hold on to. They are forfeiting stability that they felt safe in at one point. They are forfeiting connections that were based, the foundation was based off of manipulation and energy work. All of this is falling through. This is why their attention is shifted to you. Because they're going, none of the work that I'm doing is working. It's your fault. If I destroy you, if I bring you down, if I kick you off the high horse you think you're on, then I will be able to rebuild my life. My work will work. And that's not how this works. So individuals' focus has turned to you. We got a connection out here with the King and Queen of Swords. Individuals' attention has turned to you because they think that their work is not working because of you. That everything is going wrong in their life because of you. So there's pure desperation out here to not be the blood sacrifice they tried to make you. Because they know they got to pay back in blood. We got an offer that's deceptive. Be aware, some of y'all have an ex out here that may have lost stability. With balance out here, they may have lost their shit. They may have had a moment of chaos crash out. So an ex out here may be homeless right now. And they may feel like if they apologize to you and give you some type of sob story, you'll let them in. Or this is somebody that's taking heavy losses that now wants to be your friend. Something about getting close to you. They need to repair a situation. Some of you may have a karmic familial member or a unit that's trying to send somebody back in that they feel like you'll be receptive to because everything's going wrong. These individuals feel they need somebody to get close to you now. You could have seen this individual in a dream last night or these individuals in a dream. Relevancy. Unlock powerful hex spells. Unlock powerful hex spells. That's a notification I just got from Pinterest. I ain't never received a notification like that from Pinterest. That was a sign. Give me, what was that? What are they doing? Wisdom? Something you know that they're doing? All right, so these individuals, what is assisting in unlocking the most powerful version of you is individuals attempting to hex you using some type of new occult practice. They're paying for something new or they're doing something new. Something that you've already been relayed, that's already been relayed to you by your team. You knew that these individuals were doing something. I'm heavily getting some type of death. All under. We meant what we said. Then I just got an ad from Cider that said all under. We meant what we said. Okay. All under. They're all going under. We meant what we said. That's a message from the ancestors. Cider is where you get like really cute, like flowy clothes. I love looking at them. But the fact that those just came back to back. Return to sender immediately. Yes, but they're all going under. And Spirit said, we said what we said. That was crazy. Transformation. Trying to change their harvest and their circumstances. Ancestors said, I think the fuck not. We got 7 of staves that was just peeking out. 2 7s on the board too. 7-7. You could be seeing 707, 777, or 77. They got to lie in the trenches, is what I just heard. There's no changing their circumstances, no matter how hard they try. They got to lie in the trenches. So with whatever they had done recently to try and cause some type of emotional upheaval. I also just heard, 007. Which, again, is like training. You have mastered this. You could be seeing 007. It's only unlocking and activating this more powerful version of you that's emerging. We got contemplation. You're not stuck in your head, but they are. They're trying to think about a way out of this. Relevancy. 6 of Cups. People from your past. You have a 007 key tag? Definitely confirmation for you. Definitely confirmation for you. If you've been seeing 007 or you have a 007 key tag, you played 007 video games, this is for you. We got love out here. Exposed. You heard it from source, all right? You already heard it from source. Some of these individuals are thinking about sending in somebody from your past with a dirty offer because they need you. Somebody here that may be corrupted by the love spells that they had done and the obsession spells that they had done that had backfired. This person is tiptoeing around sending you a message because they know that you know. They don't feel like they can blindside you. They don't feel like they'd be able to break past your boundaries because they don't feel like you'll listen to them. This is somebody that does not feel like they'll get a positive response if they reach out. So this is a heads up. If somebody from your past reaches out, talking about they want to work things out, listen to your intuition. Ask the Most High about the situation, because for the majority of you, this is somebody that needs you. If they've been gone for years, if they've been gone for months and years, hadn't reached out, they did you dirty. They did you for dirt. They were just a dog. This is your message. This is somebody that is not to be trusted. We also got a Princess of Swords watching you. Walk away and move forward. I don't know why. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I'm getting Aries as well. They're all watching you walk away from what they had placed in your path to keep you from moving forward. They're watching you jump this shit like hurdles. So the relevancy, Spirit's saying, because they can't get to you, they're trying to find someone to send in to get close to you. It's like they need access to your heart. Yeah, Tupac energy. Exactly, Liz. Tupac energy. All eyes on me. You could be an Aries. They need somebody to get close to you. They need somebody to find a way into your heart space. Because they know when you love hard. Whether it's a friend or a romantic partner or somebody that you feel the urge to protect. Like you view as a soul tribe member. You view as family from another life. They need somebody to get close to you because they know when somebody has access to your heart space, when your heart is open to somebody, when you're coveting somebody with your love, you're easier to sacrifice. And this is how they've gotten away with this in the past. This is why you had lovers turn against you. Why you had lovers paid to go against you. Why you had family members that you thought cared for you sacrifice you. You know that your heart space is your strength, but it's also being seen as your weakness. And this is why you've been very wary with who you've let in. Because these individuals that betrayed you, right after betraying you, they had some type of come up. Good things happen. When you were at your bottom, good things were happening for these individuals that you were unassuming and unaware of. And they realize that now. They know that unless they have access to your heart space, unless you love them and are coveting them with your love, they cannot sacrifice you. And this is why Spirit's saying, be aware of who's trying to approach you at this time. What did they just chat? They just chat, I think these bitches trying to set me up. Maybe I'm just paranoid. You're not paranoid. Their individual is definitely trying to get close to you. I don't know what song that is, but they just channeled it to me. Yes. If you are intuitively picking up the individuals, yeah, you're being protected, but somebody wants to come in as a temptation to break past this protection. Because it did want to come up in the reverse. So heads up. They've tried everything. They have paid for these hexes. They're currently paying for one, and it's still not having an effect on you. Not in the way that they need it to. So they could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They may have paid a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio to come in and end shit for you by giving you a faulty love offer. It's like two birds with one stone. Giving you this dirty, faulty love offer. Coming in, breaking your heart. Aligning you to certain towers. It's Ty Dolla $ign. Dollar sign. If that's not a confirmation, then I don't know what is. Ty Dolla $ign. I will pay you dollars. Dollar sign to go tie this person up. To go wrap this person up. And you over here like, I think these bitches trying to set me up. Yes. Somebody was paid, and I just talked about this. Somebody was paid bucks, skrillas, dollars, money, big bag, to come in and keep you from aligning to a high-level counterpart. Ending a union could be to transfer some type of entity or STD to you and break you, shatter you. And this person's scared of you. I'm going to tell you right now, this person's terrified. If they haven't made a move yet, they're thinking about it. Yeah, they're trying to stop a King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. Came out blocked. They're trying to block a King or a Queen of Pentacles to keep you from receiving a victory in a high-level kingdom spouse connection, as well as shattering you to where you don't move forward into the financial windfall and breakthrough that you're meant to have. So this is a heads up. In remorse and regret, this is a heads up. Somebody's gonna come back saying that they regret walking away from you, that you were their person, blah, 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 blah. It's because they know your future. 3 of Staves. They may have been sent in by a karmic familial unit or an organization, network, and society. If this is not somebody from your past, this is somebody that resembles someone that you were caught up in. If this is an organization, network, or society, they have somebody that, it's like, it's giving clone of your ex. Like, this is somebody that, whoever you were caught up in, whoever you thought was your twin flame, there's somebody else that has the same qualities. It's like a body jumping spirit. It's like I don't even know how to explain. It follows you through lifetimes. I don't even know how to explain this energy. This person appears to be better than your ex. Whoever this, it's like a different dimensional version of this shadow twin. Whoever this different dimensional version of the shadow twin is, may even look like your ex. This person may have, like doppelganger. This person may have more money. This person may have more recognition. They may look good on paper. They're not good to the spirit. This person looks like everything that you want. Don't fall for it. Don't do that. Stay patient. What else do we need to know? It seems like I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this. With what they just channeled me. There is somebody, this may be somebody in a position of recognition. This may be an energy, an individual that has very similar qualities to this shadow twin, that has recognition. They look good, they talk good. They're appealing, they're attractive. But this individual, to get to where they are, made deals with the devil. All of these individuals that are attempting to combat you made a bad deal. And Spirit is protecting you from each, they may be very charismatic, very charming. Spirit is protecting you from individuals that made deals with these entities. You're being protected from each and every individual that basically sold their soul. They compromised their spirit and they have not gone to the Most High for redemption. And you're being protected from these individuals. Each and every one of them is going to disgust you. Each and every one of them. Like if they try to approach you, listen to that gut feeling, because you're going to feel sick. It's disgust. Like you're gonna smell it on them. You're gonna see it on them. You're gonna feel it on them. Doesn't matter who this is or who is trying to confuse you. They need you. It's giving sinners. If y'all, I haven't seen that movie, but I've seen snippets of it on YouTube and TikTok where they need you to invite them into your energy. In order to sacrifice you, in order to destroy you, they need you to invite one of them in. And we do not give consent. We do not let not a motherfucking energy vampire, little demonic demon into our energy. They can get it. North Node, life's purpose. They made deals of desire in order to put you in desire to gain access to the alignment that you're in. To change it, to reinvent it. So Spirit is saying, follow my lead. When I move, you move. Just like that. It doesn't matter who this is. You're going to have individuals that want to be your friend. You're going to have individuals that are complimenting you and flattering you and love bombing you, that want to be perceived as a romantic interest. You're going to have people that are meant to come towards you and feel like family. Or they may have physical attributes to karmic familial members that you have cut out of your life. Spirit's saying, listen to what I'm trying to tell you about the individuals that are attempting to attach to you. Because they can't sacrifice you unless they have access to you. And they're trying. Now, I don't want anybody to be paranoid. I don't want you out here rejecting everybody. This is why your discernment and your intuition has been fine-tuned. Feel it out. You know when something is wrong with an individual. You have learned to trust that gut feeling. Don't go against your gut feeling because something looks good. What else do we need to know? change. Trying to block a change. Because it did come out sideways. Give me one on this lunar eclipse change. Somebody's trying to cut things out of your life. Again, we know this. You're just receiving a heads up. Water element sensing and mind. So this could be a water sign trying to change your mind. I can't make about love. If this is not a water sign, somebody's trying to feel it out. Somebody's trying to feel it out. They're trying to sense whether or not you have changed your mind about loving them. About your willingness to accept anything just because you're lonely. So just a heads up, somebody here is putting in the work to change your mind. This could be groups, organizations, not only attempting, or a karmic familial unit, not only attempting to hex you, but needing to send in an inside man in order to do so. This is the realization that they have come to. Like, nothing we're doing is working. If this is a network, organization, or society, they're like, send in somebody that looks good. They got the money, they got the recognition, they're a celebrity, they're well known. Like, they can't say this is an offer they can't refuse. That's what I'm feeling. Whoever these individuals are, like, send them in. This is supposed to be an offer you cannot refuse. It is a spiritual hitman. This is where their desperation has led them. Send somebody in. Because they can't get you. Not the hitman! I know, huh? Here we go. This is how you know you're a heavy hitter. This is why God is saying, I need you to be aware of the individuals that are attempting to approach you to gain access to everything you have unlocked, with you being this powerful version of yourself. You have emerged. You're very enticing right now. You're very alluring. You're very magnetic. And they can't block your shine. They can't cage you in. They can't keep you from being seen. So they know with the work that they've done, this could have even been told to them by a practitioner. They could have gone to some type of voodoo priest that was like, unless this person is open-hearted to you, you can attach something to them. It doesn't matter what you bury in their yard. It doesn't matter what you put in their food. It doesn't matter what you send their way. They are protected. You need to bypass that protection. And the only way to bypass that protection is for this individual to be open to you, to let you in. So yeah, are they actively working on hexes? Yes, because they're praying that you get overwhelmed with something. They're praying that they can find a crack in your energetic armor. But what they're also working on is what this practitioner told them. Uranus, you're a genius. Divine intervention coming into play. The divine is intervening on our behalf when it pertains to the type of individuals that are supposed to be approaching us at this time. Because they know. They were told, whether it was by a practitioner or an underground, underworldly oracle. The only way to bypass this divine intervention, this divine protection, the only way to sacrifice this individual is to get in. To have them let you in. You're not giving consent. They need your consent to sacrifice you. You're not giving consent. But that's what they need. They realize they need to get in. That's the only way. That is sad. So just a heads up. You're going to have individuals being real sweet to you right now. Whether it's a neighbor, a community, an ex, new individuals that want to be seen as enticing to you, individuals that want to be your friend, feel it out. Again, this is not to make anybody paranoid. Your discernment and intuition are so fine-tuned that you can see if somebody has soul. You can see somebody's spirit. You can tell when something is off. Trust that feeling. No matter what, yep, Jupiter benefits. No matter what these individuals are conveying to you, their energy speaks louder than anything that could come out of their mouth. And just, if you got protection oils, or like Florida water or holy water, watch when you dab those on, how many individuals avoid touching you. How many individuals avoid getting too close. Even praying Psalms 7 and Psalms 109 over your door. Like, pray it to your front door. I know there are light workers that will write it down and then pin it to the top of their front door. Watch how many individuals avoid coming into your house. You can always tell an individual's spirit by how they react to God. And bring up God in conversations. If somebody flinches when you say the name God, that's a bad sign. When somebody changes the subject and starts getting like jumpy, shifty-eyed, that's a bad sign. If you bring up God and individuals immediately want to change the subject, or they start talking about something corrupted, that's a negative sign. So not only, yes, don't only seal your field, but test people with God. You'll see. And with Jupiter return benefits, you're getting a return of massive benefits to your reality. Again, this new powerful version of you comes with powerful, miraculous benefits. All right, this new position comes with a promotion. All right, this new position comes with more prosperity than the previous version because you can hold more of that energy. Y'all know how money is that money has shifted in vibration, but a lot of money is a specific vibration. It emanates a specific vibration. It is of a specific vibration. You have now aligned with that vibration. Your energy is amplified to where you're now in alignment with more. That's what I'm trying to say. Your energy has amplified to where you are in alignment with more as a divine revolutionary light leader. We got Mars force, a force to be reckoned with. What do we got with this force? Because this is also Aries war. Saturn, thank you. Return. Any individual trying to wage war on you now at this level, I mean, they have been going through returns, but this is instantaneous backfires. Basically, the divine is saying that waging war on you at this time is a dumb idea with where you're at vibratorily. Things are instantly backfiring, or you have recently read Psalm 7, Psalms 109, or Psalms 91. Or you have done some type of protection like cleansing your space with Palo Santo or dragon's blood, frankincense, myrrh. You have lit off like a black candle that is meant to cleanse your space of anything unnecessary or darker intent and entities. You've done a return of sender of intent and entities, or you played some type of frequency. Whatever it is that you have done has returned this. And it's continuing to return. You cleared energy out, you went through this massive transformation energetically, and now things that you may have been slightly in alignment to before, you are far out of range from whatever is attempting to attach to you. Therefore, these are back-to-back backfires. Again, there was desperation to sacrifice you. Somebody that was meant to get close to you hasn't made an offer yet, hasn't connected with you, and it looks like these individuals have run out of time. I'm also hearing there's a major sacrificial ritual done with the blood moon. I'm hearing crimson moon. And they're showing me like what is this, a pentagram? They're showing me a pentagram. And it's 111 on the timer. A pentagram, and like, I don't know what, is this like an ox skull? A skull of some sort. With sigils seared down the front of it. And they're in cloaks. I don't know what type of group this is that I'm seeing. Some of you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know what this group would be called. It's some type of like bone skull mask of like an ox or something. Where it's got the horns and it's got like the it's a satanic group. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what the fuck they're showing me. It's a satanic, a group of Satanists, yes? Ah! The judgment. Elba. What the fuck are they doing? No. I don't like what I'm seeing because there's cloaks, but they're wearing the this bone mask. It's of an animal, and I think it's like an ox because I've seen it hung up on like cowboys' walls. Anytime you watch a cowboy movie, that skull is on their wall. And I don't know what skull this is, but y'all know what I'm talking about. There's a skull. You've seen them in cowboy movies, but I'm seeing somebody wear it with sigils down the front of it, and they're wearing cloaks. Is it a bull? A longhorn? If that is for you, you know what I'm talking about. Whatever this is, whatever this sigil, weird ritual thing, it's hidden satanic work. I don't like this. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. Whatever this is, you know what I'm talking about. If this is for you, you see it. You've seen it. You know what I'm talking about. It's a longhorn steer. Why? I'm gonna have to do my research on this, you guys. I'm gonna have to learn. This is what they've been doing. All right. I don't know if these are who this is. What cult or coven has been doing this shit? If this is your family or your ex or like organizations, networks, and societies, they've been doing this. And it hasn't been working. It works on everybody else, but it hasn't been working on you. And now they know why. I feel like this may have been the most recent thing that they had done. Because I'm feeling we've been picking up on the voodoo. We've been picking up on the Santeria. We've been picking up on the cabal, like different occult practices. I have not picked up on something like this before. Where it's like they're like blood offerings made in the middle of this like pentagram thing. I don't like this. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't like this. I'm not a fan. Stability. Like Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So some type of bull. Yes. Stability. And abundance. They were doing this to affect your abundance, your fertility, your manifestations. Yeah, we've talked about bruja. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Bruja. I can't get the word out. Y'all know what I'm saying. We have picked up on all of that. This is the first time that I have not, like, that I have picked up on something like this. To affect your stability, to harness, to sacrifice. It's to sacrifice you for this. Oh my God. To sacrifice you for abundance. For stability. And it wasn't working. I see that you're healing. Yes, brujeria. I pray that I said that right. All right, y'all know what I'm talking about. Brujeria. Brujeria. Y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? Y'all know that's for you. We picked up on that before. You're healing from whatever rituals were being done. Brujeria. Brujeria. Ah, brujeria. Brujeria. Thank you. Yes. Brujeria. Brujeria. That's what they were doing. Voodoo, brujeria, Santeria, cabal, energetic manipulation, dark alchemy. Believe me, they have invested in multiple practices, but the one that I'm seeing is like one of the most unsettling with what has been done inside this circle and what they're wearing and how they're moving and what they're chanting. Trying to chant things over you. Speak things over your life. And they see that you're healing from this. Ooh. Y'all see how my throat chakra almost went out for a second? Like they were trying to block my throat chakra with I think. What do we got with I think? This is interesting. I have not picked up on this. That took me aback a little bit. I apologize for taking so much time to like convey that to you guys. It was just something that shocked me to like be able to perceive. Like the things that people will do, like that's a real practice. Libra, justice, and destiny. I think that the scales have been balanced pertaining your destiny. So you got individuals seeing that you're healing and they're going, they have healed from the sacrifice that was meant to end them. Yet again, you got a Virgo practitioner energy in hermit mode, or a Virgo, a practitioner, a Virgo, individuals in hermit mode, or a Virgo practitioner hiding behind the scenes that sees that you are healing from a sacrifice that was meant to end you, and the scales are being balanced pertaining your destiny. And this is what they've conveyed. They told people, whoever individuals have been working with, told them, this will not happen unless you find a way into this person's heart space. And they said, try it one more time. Try it again. Pull the trigger. And they did. They increased it. But they still missed. You still escaped. I can't make this shit up. They missed and you still escaped. And now they're realizing they need you to feel something. They need your feelings wrapped up in a situation. I believe that Spirit keeps exposing what we are doing and protecting this individual from what we are doing in order to put them in a stronghold, to compromise their movement forward. We need to impede on their free will by sending somebody in that's going to evoke feelings. So this is Spirit letting me know, with what I have been seeing with the provoker out here and Black Moon Lilith, these individuals were working tirelessly to have an effect on you, using different moon cycles to provoke you, and they were unable to do so. And they have come to the conclusion they need somebody as an inside man. And this is why Spirit's saying, we are protecting you from everything, but we also need you to be aware of who genuinely loves you and cares for you, and who is being sent as an inside man. All of these individuals are currently experiencing judgment, and it's only getting worse. Do not be blindsided by those that attempt to reconnect to you or come flying out of nowhere trying to pressure you into a physical connection or a physical meeting, because these individuals are attempting to shield themselves and save themselves by gaining access to you. Damn. Which means things are taking off for you right now. Destiny, there's already something that has unfolded that has indicated to these individuals that destiny is playing out. And Spirit's just giving you a heads up. You on the way. Anything else that we need to know? Justice coming back out. The scales will be balanced. This is also about taking faith-based decisive action, restoring order, force applied with sensitivity, justice, and a tenacious devotion to a task. So Spirit's saying, continue forward knowing the scales are being balanced, order is being restored, but also stand firm on what it is you know you're meant to be doing and what your intuition and your divine guides are trying to relay to you. What is meant to be a part of your joyous new experience that you have quantum leaped into, and what is meant to be released. We got increase. What is meant to be released for an increase. You're reaping rewards, fertile ground, abundance, flowering, expansion, and overflow. Don't misalign and misstep with how far that you have come. And again, this is not to evoke fear, you guys. I don't want any of you being like, I can't trust anybody. Don't do that. If this is your message, you know I'm in the breakthrough right now. And I know that individuals are only attempting to approach me and connect with me and contact me because I'm in that breakthrough. This is not for you to push everybody away. This is for you to trust what your gut is telling you. To know who Spirit is speaking what. Trust what you feel in your gut to who Spirit is speaking what. No compromises in the reverse. Spirit is saying these individuals want to compromise with you, with retreat. They're having to let go of something. They're having to walk away. And Spirit is saying, don't hesitate to walk away. This is also somebody that is in withdrawal, that is reevaluating a situation. It also indicates a timely departure. You're too far out of reach for these individuals. They want to compromise now before some type of completion. We got card 22, which is grace. They want to compromise now because of how you're being seen, how you're recognized, and how you're elevating. This is Spirit saying this cycle's completed up. They don't feel like it's done, but I'm getting the world card in my third eye. This cycle's timed out. Spirit saying don't get yourself wrapped back up in a cycle that's meant to be closed out. by hearing people out that never wanted to hear you out or be a helping hand in any way, shape, and form. Great power and a tower. Damn! Bars. Great power and a tower. Warning comes before destruction. These towers are going to be back to back to back. They got to pay these deals back in blood. With you oh, that makes sense. With you being in this great power and protected by this great power, these individuals that are unable to sacrifice you must face this tower, which is the deals they got to pay back in blood, and it's their own. Great power comes with a tower, just not on your end. Ooh, enthusiastic just fell on great power. Give me one more. Progress. Thank you. Hey! With enthusiasm, this is self-expression, inspiring others, self-confidence, totality, success, sharing, and a positive response. It fell on great power. With progress, advancement, gaining recognition, appreciation, achievements, acceleration, steady gains, and increased clarity. This is Spirit saying this is what's unfolding right now. With you being in this great power, there is recognition. You being this inspiration, heavily impactful. There's a closeout of a cycle. You're receiving increased clarity, acceleration, which means you're going quick into this new expanded experience. You're gaining recognition. There's a lot of advancement here. You're being appreciated. You've reached new levels of achievements. Good things, beautiful things. I know I said one more. I'm going to take one more. Give me one more. Please, thank you. The gentle. A gentle, beautiful experience. With the gentle, it's a soft approach, faith, a subtle but deep influence, understanding, nonviolence, and moderation. I mean, the first word on here is penetrating, so some of you have penetrated through illusions. This is also about a high-level intimate connection that has been solidified in the spirit and that has manifested in the physical. This is also about somebody knowing they need to get intimate with you to be a part of what has opened up for you. And we got the wonder, travel, a pilgrimage, adventure, broaden your horizons, coping with unfamiliarity, and movement, as well as aloneness. You had to do this without them. You can succeed and will succeed without them. This is Spirit saying you're going at this alone right now, but you won't be alone forever. I don't feel like it's alone. I mean, these individuals feel alone without you, but it's more like your isolation is your protection. You being isolated from these individuals is your protection. Keep them out of your energy. I do want to pull some angels. Let me pull some angels. You know what to do. Pertaining to this family, individuals you may have seen as family or individuals connected to your family. This could also be a family saying, you know what to do, you need to connect to them. So Spirit's just reiterating this message. You got individuals communicating behind the scenes, trying to find a way into your heart space and your energy to get to you. But you already see it with spiritual understanding and trust your intuition. This is like the third deck. The third deck. Spirit is saying you already know in order to keep you and your prosperity safe and maintain your peace, you need to keep these motherfuckers outdoors, outside. Normally that's to go outside and get grounded, but this is giving me in order to maintain your peace, your prosperity, to keep you safe. These energies got to remain outside. Hello from the other side, okay? Or is it outside? Hello from the outside. Hello from the outside. Keep them out there. They're not allowed in. They don't get consent to come in. Because you're getting this victory. And in order to continually overcome any type of difficulties, don't invite those that had been energetically and spiritually difficult along your path to be a part of your victory. Clairaudience just fell on the ground. Notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Y'all better listen to these messages. I think that's about it, y'all. I know this is not going to be everybody's message, but again, listen. That's really what I'm getting is listen. Listen to your team, listen to your gut as fate is unfolding. And then we got claircognizance. Pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you. They are answered prayers. Pay attention, listen, and pay attention. Basically, there are way too many individuals invested in where you're going and what's unfolding for you. Way too many individuals that now know the truth. In order to get to you, you gotta love them. They now realize what the missing ingredient is, and it's your love. And that makes them dangerous. Dangerous to your path, to your prosperity, to your destiny, to your peace, and to your safety. So just be aware. You got individuals that know that the missing ingredient to this sacrifice is your heart. Again, they're showing me, what is this? Self-appreciation, right there. You better love yourself more than these individuals may attempt to love bomb you. Because they're showing me stardust. Y'all know how she's a star that fell to heaven, and the witches they need to cut her heart out for immortality? That's what they just showed me. If you haven't seen Stardust, you may want to watch it. But these individuals will not be a problem to you unless, like in Sinners, you invite the problem in. Do not let them in. Don't let them into your heart space. Don't let them into your energy. Again, not to provoke any type of paranoia. You will feel it is wrong. You will know it is wrong. And they now know, like I said, the only way to have you actively participate in this sacrificial ritual, you've got to love them and be willing to sacrifice yourself for them, basically. If they can lure you into a connection to where you would be willing to, take a bullet for this individual or these individuals, they got you. Now, I'm not saying fear love. It's keep yourself protected from the wrong love. From the corrupted love, the karmic love. Be open and receptive to divine love, because you will feel what is true and what is not. Listen to their energy, not their words. Because there are a lot of individuals that are going to be trying to pour it on thick in order for you to be like, oh my God, this person really loves me, or these people really love me. Let me just open myself up to these individuals that are continuously pouring this conditional love onto me. Exactly. Energy doesn't lie. Energy doesn't lie. So I'm going to leave it right there. Again, I don't want you guys being fearful or closing your heart off to everybody. This doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be individuals approaching you as friends. Individuals approaching you as student type of energies. Like they want to learn from you, but they flatter you. Like these are individuals that want to know what routines you're doing, what rituals you're doing, like whatever you're doing to protect yourself. They want to come in and just like be around you. Hitmen in disguise, yes. So Spirit's just saying, listen to your discernment. Don't share too fucking much, especially with what's unfolding. And when someone shows you who they are, believe them. But I'm going to leave it right there. Again, I know this is not going to be everybody's message. But for those of you it's for, you've been trained for this. To be able to see the truth. Because you are the truth. And with the next level that's unfolding, all of this prosperity, all of this recognition, all of this accelerated advancement, you have come too far and you've elevated in such a high position that you can't afford to compromise that for individuals that want to guilt trip you back into a connection, or individuals that want to ride your coattails into this. All right, you have come too far to backtrack now. But anyways, you guys, I'm going to go get grounded. I will see you guys over on TikTok in like 30 minutes. And if I won't see you guys over on TikTok in 30 minutes, I will see you again tomorrow. So until then, remain peaceful, unconditionally loving, stand united, and remain respectful unless disrespected. Then check with the Most High and check your motherfucking self before you check a motherfucker with grace. And like Chaucer would say, XXX Tentacion, ay. If anybody tells you to lay down, run them the fuck over. But not with your car, vroom vroom, with your energy. Because we have nothing to prove, our energy obviously does it for us. And last but most definitely not least, drink your motherfucking water. It's a conduit of energy. It will assist you at this time with everything that you are integrating and the accelerated advancement that you are currently experiencing. And remain balanced, stay grounded, and remember who you are. A powerful, unconditionally loved and loving creative child of God. Remember who you are. I love you guys. And until next time, bye.